No real intro today. We're just going to dive into the state of my house. So I'm going to go around and just kind of show you guys the messy areas. The house is actually going to get progressively worse from here because this was filmed over 2 days, and especially this room, this is our playroom. It's not terrible now, but we are going to end up pulling all the girls' furniture out because we're about to paint in their bedroom to get it ready for their new bed coming. That means all of their bedroom furniture is going to make its way over to the playroom. So they definitely had to tackle their bedroom by themselves today, and this was the bathroom. This is also something we're not going to get to, but I think that's just the reality of our daily to-do list, is that there's only so many things we can tackle in one day. Now, this is my bedroom. This is how it was left from the last video. There's still so much to do, and James and I actually had plans to have a mother and son day and go thrift store shopping. It's one of the things that we love to do so much, but we also needed to figure out some of our winter clothing, fall clothing situation, and so we always try to shop secondhand first and then fill in the gaps by buying new. And so we decided to go to literally every single thrift store that we could that day that was open, and we found some really cool things. Definitely stay tuned to the very end because I found, in my opinion, like an absolute treasure from the thrift store. A couple treasures, and a lot of really great clothes, tags still on and stuff like that. So we only had to get just a little bit from Target and fill in the gaps. And now I'm just putting away some of James's bedding. We like to keep that in his room to keep it separate from the girls. And then I'm just making my bed up. Now, there's really no rhyme and reason to how I make my bed up, truly. Unless somebody is coming over, then maybe I'll be a little bit more intentional about it. But on a day-to-day, I pretty much just pull the covers up. And to me, it feels like getting in a made bed. So it doesn't really make that much of a visual difference for me. And I don't love our bedding situation. We'd like to replace everything eventually with, well, Dustin really wants to get Boll and Branch, and I get it, but you know, it's super nice. But I feel like, do we really need Boll and Branch? Like, Target's fine, right? Anyways, so now I'm just working on getting some of that bedding and linens put away. Those storage totes, I've mentioned them before, but they're fantastic because when you're not using them, they're collapsible, and so the footprint is really small. And I love any sort of storage solutions that are like that. Even currently on my Christmas list on Amazon, I have collapsible laundry baskets because that's another one that you can save a ton of space with, and our laundry baskets are everywhere all the time, so I feel like that would be super helpful. And now I'm just getting everything out of the way so I can start to pull this ottoman out of here. For our girls' room design, we thought that the ottoman would look really beautiful in there. We're not really sure if it's going to feel too cluttered, so we'll see. But right now it's got to get over to the playroom. I was having a little bit of a tough time getting it out, as you can see, but I'm strong. I got this. I would so love to work on getting our bedroom designed and do all that, because even though I'm a pretty indecisive person and it takes me years to really figure out what I love and want stylistically for my home, this bedroom space was not an issue for me. I have two really lovely choices of designs that I'm thinking of for this space, and I know either one I choose, I'll be super happy. One is a little bit more bold and the other one is a little bit more safe, and I typically tend to go with safe because I know the work that is required if I go bold and I don't love it. So I don't know, maybe I just need to take a risk, but it's definitely not next on our project list. There are some final touches that I want to do to James's room. I'm going to show you guys later, but I did end up getting a really cool piece for his space while we were out thrift store shopping, so I'll share that in just a few minutes as well. And in the next video, we're starting on the girls' room, so definitely hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on that video. But we're going to be painting and moving the furniture around, dragging in that ottoman, and the girls' bed is going to be delivered, but their room is going to be a little bit of a process. It'll probably be 2 or 3 months before it's completely finished because we have to wait on the wallpaper to come in, and then after the wallpaper comes in, if it hasn't been a month since we painted, we have to wait because it won't adhere properly if we don't wait. And then also I'm ordering these custom brass hangers, and Dustin's going to build some shelves in their room, so we've kind of got a lot going on there that's going to take a little while to come in. I think that the brass hangers are a month or 2 before they arrive as well, so I definitely want to finish that. And then after we finish both of their spaces, I'd like to work on the living room next, just because it's our hosting space, and I feel like We just need a bigger couch in there, number one, but I can never decide fully on a design. I thought I was decided, and then I'm not, so I'm just still trying to figure that out, but I think we're heading in the right direction. So that one is going to probably take a solid like 6 months for me to like fully complete as well, but it's a fun process. And you know, things don't have to be rushed when you're, you know, designing your house. It can happen over time. And honestly, I feel like curated over time typically turns out better anyways. That's just my opinion though. So anyways, and now back to what I'm doing in this video. James wanted me to show you that Lego creation he made. And then we were going through some of our last season fall and winter clothes. And I was just determining what was good for this season. So right now I'm hanging up all of James's last season clothes that still fit him. And then I also put all of the kids actually spring and summer clothes that I think they might still fit in next year into one tote, which I was happy because I did have 3 individual totes last year. That means we are downsizing, which I really love. And then I'm just cleaning up all of these socks off of my dresser. This dresser also has to be sprayed and redone. We have so much furniture to refinish. That in and of itself, it takes so long, but something really cool is that we were about to buy a new sprayer, but we found a Goodwill auction online and we're currently bidding on a sprayer for $10. So that's a great way to save money. Didn't know you could do that. So little tip there, you can actually shop and bid, like auction, for Goodwill all across America. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, so now the girls had finished cleaning up their space. So we're just gonna go into their room and into James' room and give it a good vacuum. It's the next morning and we're all having our family breakfast, and we set the table up, and sometimes we're eating breakfast on the go, so I really enjoy these times where we just kind of sit down as a family on the weekends and relax and take it slow. So this is the piece that we got for his bedroom. It needs to be refinished, but I love the size and the color is absolutely perfect. It matches the antique one that we got in Savannah, Georgia earlier this year. And the handles, yeah, I want to get some artwork. That's why I'm pointing for above his bed. And we also want to change out the light fixture. But that little table was actually handmade and for somebody's son in like 2004, and there's like writing on it. I thought it was the sweetest thing ever, and I just love the shape and the height. It just was, I could not imagine a more perfect little piece for his room, and it just feels so rustic and boyish. I'm almost thinking about not refinishing it and just leaving it as it is because it's a little bit more rough, and I like that. And then also the little drawers have a lion on them, and I just think that that is so perfect for his room as well. Like, he loves the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He was born in August. It's just perfect. Anyways, isn't it so serendipitous and great when stuff works out like that? And get this, it was only $15. I mean, icing on the cake, am I right? So anyways, I got unpacked from Savannah finally this next day. I'm just kind of doing some final touches and cleaning up the room, wiping down the mirror, vacuuming, all of that good stuff. And I still have another piece to show you at the very, very end of this video that to me is the number one treasure find of the year for me. So this is how the bedroom is currently. It's nice and clean. Do I already have another pile of laundry in there? Yes, because it's me, guys, of course. So anyways, now I'm just working on cleaning up after breakfast. Normally I would do this right away, but I had to complete that room. It was just driving me nuts. I've been working on it for multiple days, as you guys know. So now I'm just gonna get this table wiped down, and then we're gonna go start on the kitchen. And I feel like I've been talking the entire time. I mean, I have. So I'm just going to let the rest of the kitchen clean up, play with some music in the background so you guys can enjoy that. And then at the very end, I'll pop back in and we will talk about that treasure I found.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you. Hit you up, I'm on the other side. I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came here way too strong. Cannot keep it low-key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof. Auto, your taste. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up but I'm stuck on hold. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? Yeah, I lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you.
And here's the treasure, the find of the year, this rectangular antique mirror. It's in near perfect condition. It has a beautiful flower detail around the edge. A brand new, not even antique one would easily go for $400 or $500. It's massive and well made. So this one being antique would probably fetch a far higher price. And I got it for only $25. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm thinking about painting the credenza black. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.